Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back to any of our MILF listeners. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich with my fat co-host, Jeffrey Osmus.
Wow, you're just throwing a line out into the universe for that Serbian mom to hit you up?
Oh, come
on.
on.
For that Balkan beauty to come back into your life?
We're not talking about her. We're not talking about
gosh. Talk about an ethnic conflict I'd like to watch. Come on, folks.
Hey guys, I've had a couple New York moments in this city, but you have to listen to the Patreon to know about that. Anyways,
wait, have you
guys,
never mentioned in the regular episode that you
keep mentioning it?
Oh, you're such a coward.
Shut up,
Live
dude.
with your
Shut the fuck
decisions.
up.
You didn't do anything wrong. You had a great time.
See, here's the thing. You do you bring up the online beefs. You bring up all this. It's like
the world is ending, man. What are you clinging on to?
I can bring shit up when I want to bring shit up.
I didn't think I'm proud of you. I think it's cool. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm not mocking you. You fucked a hot Balkan mom.
Okay. Also,
he did not have sex.
We do want to tease something for the Patreon.
Got a hand job.
We got to tease this.
This is the type of stuff you're missing on the Patreon,
by
the way.
Tease this for
Him
the
getting
Patreon.
jerked off by a Balkan mom.
There is something. We have an update on the online beef.
The online beef of Drago getting underpaid for an opening gig.
There's a new development
that I will not divulge the name of.
We need to.
If we get to 1,000 listeners, I'll say who it was.
Some more
1,000 Patreon members. I mean, we have
some more shit.
Thousands of listeners.
Some more shit has happened. And interesting. I do want your take on it, Jeffrey. So. Subscribe to the Patreon to hear about that. That's going to be interesting. Some calls have been made.
And you got to hear about Drago getting jerked off in an office.
Some texts have been sent.
It's amazing, folks. Well, here's the thing, folks. It's summer. I'm wearing shorts. That's just what it is. I'm wearing shorts anywhere. Stage? Yeah. It's the climate apocalypse. I don't have to wear long pants on stage anymore.
Okay.
What are we clinging to these rules for? It's going to be 195 outside. I'm doing the Tempe improv. I'm like, you better wear jeans on stage, young man.
Yeah,
that's the same voice as my sperm, if you remember from the other night.
Yeah, that's a good stance.
That's the voice that you said was Jew hating.
No.
Yes, it is. That's like the same voice. I was like, hello. It's like a nerdy voice. Remember, I did that once, and you're like, are you doing Jew voice? You said this was a controversy like a year and a half ago.
Oh,
you went after me.
Maybe like I guess
I was like making fun of Woody Allen or something, or no, I was making fun of those guys who come and be like, "Are you Jewish?"
Like a curmudgeon-y Jew.
No, like the guys who try to convert you. It's always the geeks because they have nothing better to do. It's the nerdy Jews. They got forced to the. It's same with the Christians. It's always the nerds that are on missionary in Papua New Guinea. It's not the guys who fuck.
Yeah,
it's like the guy named Christian.
You want to talk about taking a stance? Here's my new stance.
Oh God!
If they pull out of Rafah, I'll ask out the Zionist.
What? Okay. I guess it's now the fortunes of the Palestinian people are tied to Alex Dragovich dumping a load in this heathen pig.
Honestly, dude, I did some reading about it. It's pretty tough over there.
Wow.
This stinks.
Folks, this is a historic moment. Drago, out of his own volition, just did some reading.
I did some reading today.
He learned about the world. This is what we're here for.
Everyone's posting about it. I'm like, I gotta see.
Wow.
I gotta see what the fuck is
everyone
up.
a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon, and you know what? I'll allow that.
It's getting, it's brutal, man.
Yeah, you see that guy holding up a kid without a head on anymore? Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah, I don't even really want to talk about it, honestly. It's so vile. I'm glad you got into it.
But I'm more just asking, like, about the reason. Do they think that, like, if they take Rafah, that they'll like defeat Hamas? Is that what they think?
No, they're not trying to. They just want to kill every Palestinian person and kick them out of Gaza, and that's the last part.
Is it under the guise of like we're getting
these word choices, folks? I'm gonna come. Is under the guy? Yeah, they say we're getting rid of Hamas, and that's why they had to bomb a camp with women and children in it. But and we fall for it. It's insane.
But Rafah's the last.
They told when they were taking over. This is insane. You don't know, but I'm glad
like
you're here to learn.
Battle of Helm's Deep.
This is like the Battle of Helm's Deep, folks. If that's the type of metaphors we have to use, yes. And the next operation will be like the Battle of Pelennor Fields.
Yes,
maybe like that. The U.S. cavalry riding into the rescue. It won't happen. But so no, they told when they were bombing Gaza, they told everyone to flee to Rafah. They're like, that will be safe. You go to Rafah. We won't bomb Rafah. That's where you can be safe.
Oh.
And so now they herded them all into a pen, and they're just slaughtering them. That's legitimately what's happening. And we don't have to get too deep into it.
That's brutal, man.
Yeah, they're just like firing. They're like, it's a mistake. How do you mistakenly bomb a refugee camp multiple times in 3
That's
days?
what Rafah has been now. It's just been, it's a refugee.
It's all a tent city, and they're just like bombing and burning it. There's videos of tanks just going over the tents and crushing people. It's
no way.
Yeah. It's not good. I wouldn't do the research because it has made me not want to be alive anymore, but it's like it's not really worth. Okay. That's the gist. And now that we begin this comedy podcast, folks, what a great topic Drago brought up.
Something a little bit lighter.
That come up?
Something a little bit lighter, dude. I watched
the Zionist state.
I watched the Alex Jones documentary last night.
Oh, see, okay, this is more my speed. There we go.
This guy is a fucking character.
He's a genius grifter. He's a snake oil salesman, and he's good at it.
I love this.
He's really good at it.
Did not know the ins and outs of the Sandy Hook shootings. That is really something.
Wait, what direction are you going in? Well, this could be a dark turn. Are you like, I saw the Alex Jones documentary and I agree with the man. Is that where this is going?
Well, so first,
obviously, that's where this is going. You just lose your Rafa points.
No, but this is how dumb I am. Like, because throughout the I'm watching the doc, and they're just like, and obviously like all these parents are just like, they're like distraught, they're crying at the doc.
They hate Alex Jones,
and I'm like, God, this is such a fucked up guy. Like, what a fucking asshole.
Oh my.
And then they show like clips of him being like, how come no one was airlifted out of the school? It's an automatic. You always have EMT helicopters. And my dumb ass is just like, no EMT.
Yeah, I do vaguely remember there weren't EMT helicopters.
Just like, so how come? I guess that is standard protocol.
Why would that be standard protocol?
No
EMT helicopters. But the kids are dead.
It's just how easily persuaded I am.
That's so funny.
But then, like throughout,
you're like, maybe the government forgot about the helicopters when they hired the crisis actors.
Maybe these parents are actors. But then, obviously, you learn more and more about it. And dude, did not know the kids were huddled in a bathroom and got opened up on. Like
Jesus, what a brutal start to this podcast.
Anyway,
I thought that was going to be a funny little conspiracy, but it's you. I didn't even know that's how they died. Now I know. Right.
Yeah, that's
wild.
But it ends up so Alex Jones ends up, he has to pay these parents $1 billion.
Yeah.
A bill.
And how is he paying it? I actually don't know that.
So the newest update is now they're going to, they've checked out how much money exactly he has. They're taking for all he's worth. He has to pay these parents like over the next 10 years like $55 million.
From $1 billion, they went down $950 million.
I think he actually has $55 million. So they're like, you have to give us everything.
I think he should just, every penny he makes the rest of his life, he has to give to them. That's what it should be.
Yeah, I agree.
They always make the penalties so low. You're like Wells Fargo did $100 million scandal, and then they get fined $500,000. Like, why don't they get fined $100 million?
Right.
That was the scam.
Exactly.
That should be worth.
But before every time he went into court, he was just like, I've always spoke the truth. All I've said is the truth. He's like liberty first. He's like, go to my website, Infowars.com. He says this like right before he goes into court.
It's so funny that he still believes in it.
It's
even
crazy.
With his $1 billion to the wall. He's like, no, the frogs are turning gay, and Sandy Hook was a crisis actor.
I did learn a little bit.
That should be funny. We should be brought on stage as that's our credits. Your next comedian, you've seen him in the Sandy Hook shooting, Jeffrey Osmus.
One of the survivors.
You might remember him as one of the mangled survivors of the Columbine shooting.
Dude,
Jeffrey Osmus.
I learned a little about sales though. We just gotta plug the Tron every 5 minutes.
Great! This is gonna make the podcast great. Yeah, that's what was missing.
We're gonna be grifters.
A sales pitch every 5 minutes.
Sales guys.
That is what it should be. We should sell like piss water instead of like they sell like Alpha Brain. We're like, hey, here's some piss water. I don't know what it'll do, but I'm doing pretty well. How about you drink what I drink? It's just like honestly, sell piss to people.
You're an idiot.
That'd be funny. We sell piss and give it to charity. That's a funny idea. Piss for Palestine.
Yeah.
Piss for Palestine.
We should do like you're an idiot pre-rolls or something like that. Like if we had like weed. Like
you don't get to act like a stoner. You smoked one time. You got to earn your stripes, kid.
I'll tell you this, dude. I'm like the pre-rolls are fun.
I agree. They're amazing. I would love to have a You're an Idiot sponsored pre-roll. If anyone knows how to do that, let us know. Because
like if you just look at a brand and says "You're an Idiot," it's like that's fun. It's like
a great brand
thing.
name. Yeah, we're marketing geniuses. We just don't care about the money, folks. We do it for the art and the craft alone.
Never have, never will.
Piss for Palestine, though. I might have to write that down.
Piss for Palestine.
Remember when I drank my piss years ago? I could do it again. and just do it for Palestine. That'd be like a funny video
for our
thing.
new listeners. Do you want to tell them about why you drink your piss?
I did a sketch during COVID, folks. It's the funniest thing I've ever done. It was basically what I just said. It was like just me like walking through the door like an ad and like drink my piss. And then I actually had a cup of my piss and I drank it and I started throwing up, and then I came up and said available unhydrated or dehydrated. While there was piss running from my mouth. It's the funniest thing I've ever done. It got nothing. I lost thousands of followers. People hated it.
Were never the best.
I got more hate from that than any Gaza thing I've posted. Posting me drinking my piss, people are like, that's disgusting and wrong, and I'm unfollowing you.
Oh, wow.
With Gaza, they might be like, yeah, I think Palestinians are dogs who deserve to burn, but at least you're standing up for what you believe.
I mean,
they're like, you drank piss? Fuck you.
The video of you humping your pillow, like 5 people asked me to delete that on my story in 3 minutes.
You know what? Actually, send that to me. I'm going to put that on the gram. I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Are you serious?
I'm willing to put that on a story. I'm willing to put that on a story.
All right, well, it's on the Patreon, actually. If
you
you want to subscribe to the Patreon,
yeah,
go to Infowars.com.
They might know it there. We'll go to Infowars.com. I've been on Infowars.
What?
The Soy Boys. We were in an Infowars article.
Oh, yeah.
This picture of me and our friends, we were the header photo of an article about soy making men grow tits.
Yeah.
I can't be able to find it, but I have a screenshot of it. I can't find the article anymore.
Dude, it is crazy how so many people can believe like an absolute crock of shit. Like
again, what direction are you going? Oh, you're him, Alex Jones.
With this Alex Jones,
yeah.
He's just like there was a time where 1 in 4 Americans thought that they were crisis actors.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he's right. If you just say enough bullshit, he's right every 8th time. And people are like, oh, he was right about that, though.
Yeah.
And then, but he just kind of got lucky, or it wasn't really that hard to figure out. And then they're like, well, he's must be right about other things, too. That's all what it is.
Yeah.
He's been right about some like foreign policy stuff, like, or deep state stuff. And everyone's like, well, he knew about that.
Oh, yeah, because didn't
he went to that gathering. I can't remember what it's called, the rich people gathering.
Yeah.
He like filmed it, and
Illuminati?
it was kind of, what's it called again? We talked about it the other day.
Can you look that up for us?
It's like that forest gathering in California where they burn an owl.
Yeah, but it's like
it's not the Bilderberg group. My God, this is going to piss me off. I can't figure it out.
It's like the het.
Yeah, rich people gathering in California.
It's
like
the Illuminati
Bohemian
thing.
Grove.
Bohemian Grove.
He filmed that, and he was like kind of right. They're like, it was kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
Some of the pedophile stuff he was right about too. So he got enough goodwill from that you know what? I get it. It's fun to believe in.
Didn't the director of Eyes Wide Shut get killed right after making that? Am I crazy about that?
Stanley Kubrick died shortly before it came out, I believe. And some people say he was shot with like a thing that gave him a heart attack. I don't think that's true, but he was old. He was like 73 and a film director. They don't live healthy lives.
Yeah.
That's the one where I'm like, conspiracies like that take away from the real ones. Let's have some real shit. Like, oh, this pizza place has naked children in the basement. Right. That's lame. But we did assassinate the president of El Salvador. That is real. Like, it takes away from like.
We assassinated the president of El Salvador?
We assassinated every country's president.
Really?
Are you? This is so funny to see your eyes just slowly opening.
But you got to stay on
like
top.
A baby slowly. Yeah, and we do a good job, but we've probably assassinated half the country's leaders.
Yeah,
it's insane.
That's what SEAL Team 6 does.
I mean, SEAL Team 6 is just the beginning of the deep state. There's so many more secret ops than that.
Yeah,
it goes so much deeper. There's guys who just go and they just kill someone. No one ever finds out. The body's gone. They never existed.
To be that
Mossad does that shit all the time.
To be that good of a killer.
If I ever disappear, Mossad did it.
Oh.
I want to put that out here. Mossad agents came after me.
Yeah.
Do you know what Mossad is?
I don't think so.
God, you can't even riff with the guy. He can't. What do you think? So I said a word 3 times and you had no idea what it meant. You just kept going.
Mossad is a terrorist group.
Well, okay, that's actually incredibly woke of you to say that. That's so funny. Sometimes you stumble into a good opinion.
Mossad just feels.
Mossad is the Israeli CIA.
Oh.
So saying they're a terrorist group that's absurdly woke, honestly.
Obviously.
Wow, Drago, sometimes if you're just a blind pig swinging a hammer, you're going to hit the nail once in a while.
I don't think I have to know what the Mossad is, though.
You should know what the Mossad
to have a good life.
They're like pretty cool if you ignored that they're serving an evil power.
Right now,
they've done some crazy shit.
All I've been thinking about lately is my top 5 summer drinks.
We just live on such different lives, and I don't think one's better than the other, but it's funny. It's
That's all. And
I was about to list the top 3 Mossad like rescue attempts, and you're like, I'd rather talk about top 5 drinks of the summer, honestly.
That's kind of what I'm
I
into.
agree.
Though.
We've gotten too esoteric. Let's
because
get a little
it
goofy.
changes every day, and I got to get it right.
Sure. What are your top 5? These are alcoholic, non-alcoholic, everything.
Alcoholic.
Okay. He has a problem, folks. You can probably tell in his eyes, a little droopier than he used to be.
Number 1, mojito.
Really?
Yeah. Low key. I know this is out of left field, but this is my universal drink. A Blue Moon always hits in the summer.
Okay, that's like me liking The Office a lot. I will allow it. Blue Moon is simp.
When made right, a pina colada.
Sure. Okay, they're getting better.
And
daiquiri.
No.
What about ranch water's good? That's a great summer drink. Isn't that just like vodka and water or something?
For some reason, it hits in the summer, but like I guess you can only get in Chicago's the 312s. 312s are great.
Oh, you're going okay.
Sure. 312, I forget. It's like the yellow.
What a
one.
riveting segment, folks. Alex lists off drinks he'd like to have one
and
day.
Last but not least,
and a blonde to drink them with.
You ain't lying.
And a blonde woman and a blonde Australian woman.
No, the Aussie's brunette.
Whoa, when am I going to meet the Aussie? Come on.
I don't know. I think you'd like her.
Yeah, you guys going to start dating? Because if I meet her, folks, she has to have a nickname, and then she's on the pod.
She's the Aussie.
Yeah, it's got to be better than that. Down Under.
No, the Roo.
Let's call it down. Let's call her Steve Irwin.
We don't know.
Let's call her Steve Irwin.
Well, it's just the Aussie's fine. It's easy.
Steve Irwin's fun because then it'll make you get a little squeamish. I don't finger a man.
Yeah, it's a little too much. It's a little too homoerotic for me.
Oh my God. Keyword erotic for him.
Yeah.
Keyword on that.
But yeah, what are your top 5 summer drinks?
I haven't thought about it like you. Okay. I mean, gin and tonic's good all year, every second of the day.
I had the Aperol Spritz. That's good.
Aperol Spritz are good. I wouldn't put that, but I respect that.
Carney loves those.
I love a sangria. Great on a summer day. Mimosas are amazing. A martini. Oh my God.
Ugh.
Martinis are so good.
In the summy?
At night, I would say.
Okay.
Also, like what's the Oberon? Oberon's a beer.
Good bean.
Great
That's
beer
a good bean.
from I can't remember who makes it, but it's a great beer. 3 Bells or whatever.
3 Bells Oberon.
Yeah,
that's a good.
That was the
good
beer we
stuff.
drank in the summer in college. So that's I got shot at that. I'm
Okay.
not really a beer guy anymore. It makes me bloated. I can't handle it anymore. I can have one. I can't get drunk off beer anymore.
Oh, really?
It's too the volume. It's too. I gotta pee too much.
Okay.
It's embarrassing. I gotta piss every 20 minutes. It's like, what's the fun?
Really?
Yeah. What's the fun?
What
in
about
that,
at like a
folks?
ball game? You're not gonna have a beer?
I'll have one beer. At a ball game, you get loaded beforehand. You don't buy. I'm not paying $19 for a beer. In Joe Biden's America, folks, you can't be doing
They
that.
are. Bud Lights are like 13.
It's insane. They're
stinks.
literally $21 at Yankee Stadium. They're $21 for the cup you get to bring home and a beer.
Yeah, dude. No, we gotta find some like summer activities.
Yeah, I would like to go to a minor league baseball game. That sounds fun. There's a team
be-
in Staten Island. That would be fun.
That would be really fun.
I'd like to go to the Rockaway Beach one day.
the beach.
I'm gonna have a summer. I'm not doing comedy really this summer.
There's some.
I'm not doing spots around the city. I'm just taking off and kind of chilling.
He says this, folks.
I'll do a couple spots at Gotham, but I'm not
watch his whole summer. He just gonna. You're just. I mean, dude, your whole summer is gonna fill up in like a week.
I mean, I'm gonna be gone a lot still, but when I'm here. Yeah,
you're chilling.
I mean, I am taking trips. Yeah, I'm taking like 3 trips where I'm doing comedy, but taking a trip.
You got to do it.
That's the dream. I do comedy 2 nights, then it pays for a 4-day trip after that.
Okay,
it's great.
Yeah.
That's my life from now on. That's literally my plan. I'm gonna do that every 3 months.
I mean, I feel like Ari Shafir does it pretty well.
Yeah, it's kind of inspired by him. Yeah, he
Yeah.
just travels lots. Like, and what's the point of grinding? It's such a waste of your life. Why are we just gonna work ourselves to the bone every fucking day?
The guy.
Once I worked really hard, and now I've achieved an area where I can be at stasis.
Yeah.
Why would I? I'm not gonna work 80 hours a week anymore.
Okay.
And my comedy's gonna suffer, folks. So those of you who are lucky to see me before this, you saw the better Geoff.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be amazing till November. Then it's gonna fall.
You're catching Geoff in his prime right now.
This is my prime. It's gonna be 8 months. I won't be nearly as funny.
He's throwing heat right now.
I am throwing heat right now, but it's gonna fall.
Next year, it's gonna be tough.
2025, you're gonna be like, that's like a Drago premise.
That's a Drago
premise.
premise.
Like, and then you'll be doing the hard hitting political commentary.
Dude, if
I would love that. You start talking about Rafa on stage. You imagine how much pussy you would get if you had like a slight political backbone,
But
women would be dying for you.
the Mossad still has my mind in a pretzel right now, dude. I don't even know what that is.
What do you
know?
mean?
It's just like they're the CIA, but what do they do?
What does the CIA do? Do you understand that all countries have the same departments? Every country has a CIA. Is this blowing your mind?
Why do I feel like Canada doesn't have a CIA?
Canada, absolutely. I don't know what it's called. Like MI6 from Britain.
But
That's
Canada's
James Bond's
CIA has
thing.
got to be a little more chill. You know what I'm saying?
You'd be surprised. Some of these, Belgium has a bloodthirsty reputation.
Really?
The Belgians just slaughter people.
What do they do?
In
Like,
the
what?
Congo? They're one of the most ruthless colonial powers of all time.
They're still colonizing?
No, but when they were legends, and they still have an influence in Democratic Republic of Congo. They killed like 10 million people.
What?
You even heard about King Leopold? The Belgians are like the most bloodthirsty pound for pound whites of all.
Missed that.
No one ever talks about that. The Belgians, low key, the original Germans.
What was the last like big thing the Belgians did?
Like in like evil thing in
Besides the
Rwanda,
waffle.
they like kind of let the genocide happen. They
know
had
what?
soldiers there, and they just left.
You're
and they
actually
just
you're
let
kind
it
of
happen.
cooking right now, dude. Let me hit you with this trivia. You're cooking.
Okay,
Let's do this.
He's trying to take me down. He sees me shining.
Yeah, you're
Hit
cooking
me
a
with
little
some
too
trivia
hard.
here. And then
All right.
I got this math problem, folks. I brought a whiteboard. Actually, our guy producer Connor, got it for us.
Shout out, Con.
Very awesome.
All right.
And we're gonna do a little long division with Alex Dragovich.
Can't
Could be
wait.
good.
Can't wait. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize? A Nobel Prize.
Curie, whatever her name, Marie Curie.
Correct.
Whoa, really? Oh, I wasn't sure on that
You're
one.
still a bitch, though.
Okay, that was a 50-50. Honestly.
What was the deadliest battle in human history?
deadliest bat? Oh, that depends on how you define it.
That seems to be pretty
I bet it's
definitive.
Stalingrad.
Damn it.
Is it?
Yes.
See, yeah. Well, that's a series of battles, more of a campaign, you could argue. But
All right, let's start.
wow, 2 for 2. If I get 3, I'll be so happy.
What was the first capital of ancient Egypt?
first capital of ancient? That's a weird question.
Pussy.
What letter does it start with? I'll admit this is a half off. Just
All
tell me
right,
what letters.
M, as in Michael.
Is it Memphis?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, all right. Which country?
2.5 out of 3. I feel pretty good about that, honestly. My autism is still in check, folks.
Which country was the first to use paper money?
Ooh, interesting. China, probably.
God.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, when in doubt, first to do it, the Chinese did everything.
What was the original name of New York City?
Oh, you don't know that?
Well, now I do.
Did you not know New Amsterdam? That's
Dude,
basic. I learned that in first grade.
I just remember that scene in Gangs of New York where he's like, where Day-Lewis is like, "What's your name, boy?" And Leonardo DiCaprio's like, he's like, "Amsterdam," and Day-Lewis is like, "Amsterdam." I'm New York. Remember
Wait,
that?
so is that a line that you remembered but didn't understand till right now?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's a
You just
sick
thought he was
line.
just calling him a Dutch city for no reason?
Yeah, I thought it was. I just thought it was like
to
a good
live in
line.
your world is fascinating. So you heard something you didn't understand and you didn't want to know what it meant. That's fascinating to me.
Well, I just
You just watched this movie, didn't understand a rep. How do you remember a line you don't understand? Why would you remember a line that literally makes no sense?
well, because I thought he just said his name.
He thought his name was Amsterdam.
I thought he just like because that's what his like. He's like that's a crazy name to have. So he's like, I'm New York. You know what I'm saying?
You just.
I was like, oh, those are crazy.
This guy's
names.
named after a random city. I'm named New York. No connection, probably.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he's just,
What a blissful existence, folks. I can't say I don't. It's amazing, honestly. I don't hate it.
I don't
like
think
that.
everyone got that.
I
Call
think
in.
if you remember the line, you understood it.
No.
That's the weird part. I've heard things I don't know and I
Well,
don't remember them.
I
but
thought-
the fact that you would remember a specific
I thought
line
he was
that
just saying
meant
the
nothing.
name. I thought he was just saying the name of cities, and then it was like, who would name themselves a city? Who would be named a city? You know?
Sure, that's odd. Yeah,
It's like, why
he's
would you
saying
be?
you're the old, I'm the new. Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying.
No, I thought he was saying like he's like, why would you be named a city? It's like a weird
But New Amsterdam used to be New
DiCaprio in the
York.
movie, he's like undercover. He's like it's his alias.
Yeah, so he's saying New York is more powerful than New Amsterdam because that's the old thing. It's like a little I think that's.
I
a
don't
little,
think so.
I think it's
I
a little joke.
I think in the movie, you just say, "My name's Amsterdam." Like they're like, "Who the
His
fuck
name
would
is
be-"
actually Amsterdam.
No, it's this alias. He just came up. He gave himself that nickname. He gave
Now
himself
I
that name
understand it
because
even
he
less.
doesn't want to give Daniel Day-Lewis his real name because he doesn't want Daniel Day-Lewis to know
But it
who he is.
has to be a thing like New York used. There's no way it's a coincidence. That'd be crazy.
It's a great scene.
Bizarre. Okay, that was a bizarre exchange we just had, folks.
Which country was the first to grant women the right to vote?
New Zealand.
Great.
Wyoming was the first state.
At what location did the
think.
Battle of Bunker Hill actually take place?
Breeds Hill.
Okay.
Come on. We learned this in fucking 3rd grade.
Who was the first?
Not all of us were dunking. Some of us were studying.
Who was the first American astronaut to orbit the Earth?
Oh, he just died. Alan Shepard.
Incorrect.
No, John starts the G. What is it? John. It is John G, isn't it?
Yes.
What is it last name?
John Glenn.
John Glenn. Alan Shepard was like the second then. Damn.
Who
I'm doing pretty well.
Who
still.
discovered penicillin?
Oh, Alexander Fleming. Come on, a legend.
8.5.
8.5 out of 10. That's pretty good. God, I can't wait to try out for Jeopardy again. If I ever get on Jeopardy, oh my God.
What a virgin thing to say.
What a virgin thing. Okay, I'll make $80,000.
What a lame
I
thing
get
to
pussy.
say.
I'm poor.
Yeah. it's
Okay,
true.
I'll be a nerd and I'll win 4 days in a row.
No, you won't.
I would, if I got a hold of my trigger finger, I think I would answer too much. I
Those
think
guys
that'd be my
cook
flaw.
on Jeopardy, dude.
If
Those guys are
if
good.
I get good like whatever topics, I would win.
You're gonna be
There's like certain things I would history, culture, geography, I would beat anyone.
You're gonna get too
But there's
high.
like some weird ones like opera or literature I'm not as good at. Or like
Oh,
pop
yeah.
culture and music I'm really good at. And
Movies.
sports I'm good at. Movies I'm not good at. I think I would get second at least. I'd get first probably.
It's just such a wild thing to say. Some of these people are like they're
I
studying all the
played
time.
along with it so many times. I do
You're
it
just
all the time.
I would get second on Jeopardy. I would win Jeopardy 4 times in a row. Who
Yeah,
the fuck says
the
that?
4 in a row was me being a little believing in myself, but I wouldn't get last. I wouldn't get last. There's no way.
You'd have to get on the fucking
I
show
agree,
first.
but getting on it is
you
random.
tried
You know
getting on the
that.
show when you were trying your hardest at Jeopardy. You think now if you're not being a part, not like trying
Getting
to
on
get
it isn't entirely merit based. It's a lot of luck.
What do
You
mean?
take a test online, and I think it's like 50 questions, and if you get like more than 40 right, you're entered into this pool, and they randomly pick people.
Oh, really?
So I could be in that pool. They don't tell you.
Oh,
They don't tell you at all.
Did you get enough questions right or no?
They don't tell you if you get them right or not.
My boy
You have no
Sean
idea.
won Jeopardy a couple times from college.
He went on College Jeopardy.
No, he
Oh,
went
real
on
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
What?
Yeah.
See, I'll watch that episode with you. I bet I would beat him. Give me a little clicker. I beat him.
This is absurd.
Sorry.
This is such a wild thing to say.
What? It's like you saying you can dunk. You know you can dunk. I know I can do this. We all have different skills.
Yeah, but just say you would win Jeopardy. It's like you don't know how you would do.
I mean,
Under
you gotta
the
believe-
lights?
You got to believe. I agree. I think I would get a
network
little,
television.
I think I get a little too trigger happy. I do think that.
You'd also smoke a blunt before and fuck your whole life up. Oh no! Oh fuck!
Oh fuck!
He says fuck 100 times on this show.
Who's the host now?
I don't
It's
know.
that girl from Big Bang Theory, whatever her name is.
Is it a girl now?
Yeah, it's the what I think it is Big Bang Theory. She's
Kaylee
like the
Cuoco?
no, it's not her. It's the other one. There's like the nerdy Jewish girl in it.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, Mayim something.
okay.
Yeah. She's not attractive. Not for you. No.
Okay.
No.
I actually discovered something recently. I was talking
Oh,
to
God,
my
I have
buddy.
to look this up.
My buddy's an NBA agent. NBA
Yes,
agent.
I
now.
met him. I think.
Dan Poneman.
Yeah.
college agent.
Yeah.
So now with all the money restructuring, and everything like that, like the kids are getting more money in college. So I asked him, and I was like, "How much money would I
Mayim
get?
Bialik.
How much money would I get as a college athlete?" And he was like, he goes, if
Oh, with the NI, what's it called? NIL.
NIL
Yeah.
and the new restructuring, like now all the colleges have to pay these kids. So I was like, what would I get? And he was like, if you were transferring this year from Notre Dame and you put out he's like, since you were a 20-minute a game guy, 7 points a game transfer
he
from
finally admits it, folks.
from-
the
from-
stats finally come
from
out.
from a tournament team, he's like, you get at least 150, possibly 250 this year
150 a year, 150,000 a year.
for the next.
But you didn't you like barely play in Boston College?
No, when I'm saying when I was at Notre Dame.
Oh, when you were at Notre Dame, you would have gotten
And no,
150K a year.
He said as a transfer.
Oh, they pay you to transfer now?
No, Geoff. So
I don't
like,
understand this at all.
so like because of my good year at Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah.
The asking price for me would have been 150 to 200.
I don't quite understand NIL. Where's that? Who pays you that money? Is it from the NCAA? Where's that money come from exactly?
It comes from a collective of boosters.
Oh, really? Each college just has a ton of money. Wow.
But now there's a restructuring where it's like the colleges are actually they're paying from the schools now.
Right.
That's going to start this year. And that's where I would get.
Oh, 150K. You'd be a different person if you had 150K your junior year of college.
That would be
My
a wild
God.
time.
The things you would have done.
The things I would have done.
You would have even played defense less.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was possible.
You think I was guarding with making no money?
You get 150K in, Alex, you're getting your dick sucked 10 minutes before practice.
Yeah,
you might even get it sucked during practice.
I'm hiring pros in between. I'm just.
Oh my, hiring pros. Wow.
I'm flying in chicks from Dubai. I'm spending.
Oh my God.
I'm spending 50K on.
You'd be poor by a year out of college.
Yeah.
You'd spend it all.
No, yeah, I'd have 3 high-end prostitutes come in. And that'd be it.
That is always his fantasy, folks. Isn't that interesting? It's always something about prostitutes or slavery or the man. He probably hates prostitutes, but yet he wants them so desperately.
Low key, 150K. First thing I would do, probably
you would hire a hooker.
Probably in the fall, I would take honestly, this is kind of wild to say. Not wild to say, but I would definitely do this. I'd probably take my dad for like a week, and we'd take him to Pebble Beach. I'd take him to like a good golf
in the
course.
fall. Is that when the season is?
Well, it's like nicer. It's like actually,
you take a week off of the season. You're like, I'm spending my money taking my dad.
No, probably
to Pebble.
Probably like September.
Okay,
when it's not too.
Great.
I don't want it to be too hot.
The boys wouldn't want to go back to Serbia. Come on, bring your dad back to his.
You
gotta bring him there before he dies.
I don't want to.
You gotta bring him to Serbia.
He doesn't want to go to Serbia either.
Your dad wouldn't want to go to Serbia.
He was the one that changed our name from like Dragocevic to Dragovic.
Yeah, because he wanted to like assimilate or whatever, but he can still go to Serbia.
He still likes Serbians. He's like
come on, you gotta go to the homeland. We got to do a show
Can we
in
set
Belgrade.
Up a don't tell?
Don't tell Belgrade. Yeah. We'll get some of the partisan fans there.
Let's do it.
Isn't that like their Red Star and Partizan?
Yeah, BC,
they like fight.
Partizan,
they fight each other, like actually have real beef.
Yeah,
that was like the inspiration for my World Cup joke years ago.
Yeah, there's like flares going on.
Yeah. They're like literally paramilitary groups. That shit's sick. That's when it's like people are like, I'm part of the Dallas Cowboys army. It's like, they have real armies of fans there in Serbia. They have like guns at the games.
Isn't there like real fighting in like EPL games, the English Premier League games?
Not as much anymore, but in the 80s, it was a huge problem. Yeah.
People just get their shit wrecked.
People were just, it was just like, and it turned racial a lot. And a lot of those hooligans are really racist towards the black players.
Really?
In like Italy and Russia, they throw bananas on the field all the time.
Jesus.
It's like a known problem. They they do monkey calls and stuff.
Oh,
it's like a wild problem in like Italy and Russia.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you play for AC Milan. Italians are chill, but they're not the most progressive of the whites.
Okay,
we respect them for that.
We live and we learn. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was that racist.
Oh yeah, but the hooligans it was like fun drunk people too. Yeah,
very good.
Not all bad people.
Let me hit this little math. Let me hit some math, dude.
Oh yeah, okay, Drago. We're gonna bring you back to. This might have been 8th grade for you since you played basketball, but for the rest of us, this was 3rd grade. This is something we learned in school. This is a little thing called long division, folks. It's kind of a pretty much worthless skill, honestly, but it is something they make very important for like 3 years of our lives. I'm just doing a random one. Do you want it? Do you think you can do one that's not an even number? Do you think you can understand the decimal point? Or is that going to really throw you off?
Let's try it.
Okay, let's try it out. I don't even know what the answer to this one is off the top of my head. Wait.
Yeah, I kind of forgot.
This will be good. We got 157 divided by 11, folks.
Oh,
shit. You got to do it with it facing the people. So make it
don't you do this? Isn't this what
make
you do?
Make it face the people. Okay, if you're not watching the video, this is not going to be great. Great time of the podcast for you. Might want to watch the video for this. It's 157 divided by 11, folks. Alex Dragovich is trying to do simple math.
I forget.
Are you smarter than a 3rd grader? The new
11 goes into 15 one time, right?
Okay.
1 times 11.
Okay.
11.
Let's go.
15, and then I think 15 minus 11 here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then
I think this is where it gets a little.
This is where we're at a crossroads.
Oh no!
Damn it!
Oh no!
I forgot the next step here.
Oh no! So he has a 4 at the bottom and 11. What happens to 11 and 4, Drago? Does 11 go into 4?
Well, wait, there's a 4th. Well, because now, I mean, this 7 is just hanging out over here.
Yeah, sure. I don't. Yeah, hanging out. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. What do you?
Why do I feel like I want to go? Why do I feel like I want to multiply 4 times 11 now?
You could do that. What? I'm not going to stop you. This is your world. I'm just living in it.
No, I remember this part.
4 times 11. Or what is that? Oh, this is another math problem.
It would be 44,
okay.
but I don't.
What do you do with 44?
What do I do with 44?
I don't know. What are you going to do with it? I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying that's what
this
it is.
next step. Why do I want to bring down? Why do I want to bring down the 7? No, that would not be it.
Again, it's your world. Or just, I mean, I would love to call your 3rd grade teacher and tell her she'd probably die. She's probably an 83-year-old woman, retired for a decade. She'd be like, he never learned division.
I mean, this is just
I'm a failure.
This is just a quick YouTube,
This is a quick YouTube. You think you need to YouTube how to do long division?
Well, I mean, just look it up.
It's gonna be a fucking elephant teaching you because it'll be for like kids. It'll be a CGI elephant. I'm Bubbles, the division elephant. What are you going to do with... So he has, folks, is 157 divided by 11. Alex wrote 11 under 15 and then made a 4. I will tell you that was right. What you've done so far... What you have done so far is correct.
I need a refresher.
The next part you have said the correct way, but I'm not going to tell you which one it was. You did say the correct thing to do. Now think back to before you were a pussy hound, before you were skipping class, when you were still a kid, Dragon. Your parents had put unreasonable dreams on you, and you were learning long division. What do you remember from that time? That time of bliss before all
if
the
I did this,
the
if the next step, if it did, how many times 4 go into 11? If I did that,
okay.
And then if I did that,
so this is what happened. I told
2 times 11. No, that wouldn't be it.
I told you that you had one of the right ways, and you just made a new one.
So
you already said the correct thing.
I think 4 times 11, but then if it's 44, but then it's like this also doesn't.
Why does 44 not?
Because you can't.
So he just wrote what he wrote briefly for a second, folks, is 157 divided by 11 is 144.
It's gonna be.
It's
gonna be 14. Is it gonna be? It's gonna be. No, it wouldn't be 14.
This is wild. This is an indictment of the American public school system that has never been aired.
I do think it's 14 point something.
The answer is 14 point something. You know what? Actually, it is, but not because of the reason you're thinking, but you are actually right.
It is 14 point something,
but not
right?
because of 4 times 11 is 44. No, but you just stumbled on the right answer somehow. You had no reason.
No,
it is 14 something.
Yep. Okay.
Right? 130.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously,
yeah.
I didn't get this right, but what's the next step with the 7? What do you even do with that 7?
You drop the 7 down here. And 47, and then you see how many times is 11 going to 47.
Oh.
And then you would put a
bitch.
decimal point after that, and then you'd be getting decimal points after that. So, my God. That was a chilling reminder, folks, that our schools are underfunded, and it's a bipartisan problem.
Oh, wait, so would it be this? So then it'd be...
Then 11 times 4 is 44. 4, and there's a 3, and then you dot 0, so you put a 0 down there. Then 11.
This is lame.
Well, after in here, it's pointless. Yeah. And then 11 goes into 30 twice. You put a 2 up there. It's 8. And then you'd keep going. It's not going to end for a long time. It's probably, this is I just thought you'd get 14 and be done with it. Yeah.
Well, we did get to 14. I did get 14.
You did not get to 14 on your own. There is no way
I did.
you can take credit for that. You guessed. You arrived at the answer for the wrong reason.
I think that I do.
You arrived at it because you thought it was 11 times 4. That's what you thought.
I do think that's a practice. Why do I remember doing that?
That is not correct, Connor. That's not right. Going up the other way. Yeah, going 4 times 11. Again, if you're not watching the video, this is nonsense. But
don't you think? Does that feel?
Multiplying. I see how you got that.
but you do go down
as a little backdoor. I did my backdoor.
I don't think that actually
was a classic
works.
Dragovich backdoor.
I don't think that
method.
actually works. I think you got completely lucky that it worked.
Incorrect.
But I would like to try it again next week, honestly. We'll see what you learn. This is actually great. I'll do it next week. See if he can learn on that, build on that. I'm going to slowly give you a 3rd grade math curriculum.
Okay.
I would love that. Some basic geometry, how to find the area of a trapezoid. I bet if I locked you in a room for a week, you could not figure out how to define the area of a trapezoid.
I don't want to though. But why?
I agree. It's not
do
all that important, but
why do I want to do that?
Some math stuff is important. Math statistics is important.
Dude,
that is important.
I just like I'm learning about Rafa like right now.
He just learned about Rafa and Masad.
Like, why do I got to do long division too?
It's only one. You can only have one in your brain.
There's so much going on.
You can't. There's no way you could fit both.
The maps have to close out tonight. Rafa, long division.
Long division. It's only so much a
14.2.
man can do. He's got to learn how to close a girl's door. I mean, what
dude.
are you can't remember long division. Jesus Christ.
Let's do.
Well, that was a great segment, folks. I like that. What time are we at? We got a little bit.
Right now.
We got like 10 minutes left, 10, 15 minutes left. Great. Now I'm the one asking the time. My God, folks.
I've got. Let's do. All right. Here's a question.
Question from the listeners, which you can only ask if you're in the Patreon. Remember to join the Patreon.
Please join the Patreon. Subscribe.
If we get to 500, what are you gonna do, Alex?
500 patrons would really set me up.
That would be really good. We're around 440, 450, I think, right now.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Drago? What would you do for the people?
500.
Would you show a little tit for the people?
Here's the thing.
Show a little foot for the people.
Huh?
Put some foot on camera. People would love a foot.
Did I ever tell you about how one guy that got
show hole?
That one guy that got canceled out of Chicago. He took a picture of my foot one time.
What guy who got canceled?
I mean, we can't.
But you can't say his name. Okay. Well,
he took it.
He took a. What do you?
We were watching a movie. This guy's been canceled out of Chicago.
Oh, I know. Oh, the guy you were roommates with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I know. Yeah.
Can we say it?
No, we can't say the name. No.
Can I say what happened?
Yeah. Don't say what he did, but say what he did about your foot. Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna say what he did.
Yeah.
But like, we were watching a movie, and this is when he was innocent or whatever.
He's always been guilty, actually.
But yeah, like I had my feet, like my bare feet on.
I mean, that's a juicy target.
On the
I get it.
on the coffee table.
Yeah.
And it was like next to a candle. So that was the only lighting when we were watching the movie, all the lights were off, whatever. That was the only thing lit, basically, was my foot on this coffee table. He took a picture of my foot and sent it to me on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
During the movie.
Wait, that's not that weird. He wasn't sending it. He took a picture of you and sent it to you. That's kind of funny.
Of my foot.
That's kind of funny, though. It was a joke.
About what's the joke?
That he saw a picture of your foot. What?
Wait, why
it's
is
not that funny? I don't think it's that funny. But
why is it? But why is it? It's the weirdest thing.
Why is that weird?
What do you mean? Why is it that
oh
weird?
my God!
If we're watching,
homophobic.
If we're watching a movie and
if a guy's looking at my fucking feet,
and
he's queer.
I sent a picture of your foot next to a candle, and you're looking at it, you go, "Why'd you send that?"
I think it'd be odd.
He said, "I thought it was cool."
I don't know. Cool's an odd word, but I wouldn't be that freaked. I wouldn't be freaked out by it. It's kind of vaguely funny.
It made more once he got canceled. It all made more sense.
I agree in the context of who this man is. Not great. That means he wanted you. He wanted you too. You could have been one of his victims.
A little bit of this Serbian sauce.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
But dude,
you do have that little gay following deep down.
I don't think so.
You said you got a couple of messages.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
I have a little contingent of gay men who go to my shows.
Definitely.
Yeah. This gay guy on Reddit said I'm there was a question like, what person who isn't conventionally attractive do you want to have sex with? And this guy said me.
Really?
Huge. I'm glad that you don't think I'm conventionally attractive, sir. I aim to be unconventionally attractive.
But yeah, I mean, but you've even said yourself you're like 8%, right?
Sure, 15, maybe even. Who knows?
Not me.
You got to be a little. You are. This is a new joke I'm doing. I say if you say you're 0% gay, you're the biggest fag on earth. I'll say that, folks. If you never had a finger in your ass, it's because you're afraid of how good it would feel.
I have had one.
That's why you screamed and got mad at that girl, because it felt too good. It was a pleasure you've never known and never felt since.
Didn't feel good.
You don't even know what pleasure feels like.
Yes, I do.
You don't even know. You've lived a life of Darkness and ignorance.
No.
Doesn't even know how to
got
do
it.
long division, ladies. You think he knows what pleasure feels like?
I got to it. I got to 14.
Uh-huh.
It was 14
He did
point
not.
something.
If we do that again, I guarantee you'll get it wrong, because if you do that method again, that was pure luck.
Let's
that
do it
that
again.
worked.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Give me another number.
I don't know how to make sure that method doesn't work off the top of my head, but I'll try.
The Drago backdoor method.
We'll do an easy one.
Dude,
We'll do
give me the Drago backdoor method.
I would love to see.
Let's see if
Okay.
it worked. Wait, did I just invent math?
There's no way. Let's see. Okay, 97 divided. Let me make sure it doesn't work out. Okay, it doesn't work out. Okay. I want a
What do you
decimal
mean- what do you
point.
make sure it doesn't work out?
97 divided. I want to make sure it wasn't an even number. Put it up for the people. 97 divided by 7. You have to do your method you came up with.
Goes into
7 goes into 9 one time.
7.
7. 2.
9 minus 7 equals 2. 2 times 7. Ooh.
See, it doesn't work.
Damn.
Wait,
Wait,
7 times 10 is
Wait a second.
77, 84, 91, 98. It's 13, but that was actually close, but it's 13 point something.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's 13.8.
Connor?
Is that right, Connor? That's good. 13.8. Again, close, which I think again is random. God, how did they? That's worse. No, because
No, wait.
it's not right. 7.
No, because it would be
2 times 7 is 14. It would be 14. That's not the answer. The answer is 13.8. It's totally off.
Well, long division
You again
is,
got lucky by being close. My
long division
God.
is stupid.
The man is the luckiest man on earth.
I'm not. I'm
Tell
not.
him about the bet
did-
you made. He bet Celtics Mavericks in the NBA Finals. This is going to come out after that happens, but it looks like it's about to happen. Timberwolves down 3-0 playing tonight.
Yeah,
So it looks like he's like prescient of the
I
future.
spent 20 years heavily involved in the greatest game on earth.
Yeah, it seems like you might know a bookie or two you're not telling us about.
A what?
A bookie or two.
No,
You know,
no,
the
no.
underground figure. You know Kentucky's gonna shave a few points tomorrow against Lehigh.
No.
You know it.
I know a good.
Do you
good
think
ball
they
when I see
shave?
it.
Do you think they shave points and stuff like that? Do you think that happens anymore?
I don't think so.
Their players are betting on the games though. What do you think about that?
Well, now
That
'cause
Jonte Porter guy.
Well, I mean, now it's clearly done. I mean, that's.
What do you mean?
It's like
Do you
never-
think he was the only one doing it?
Well,
There's
yeah,
no way.
because Vegas is way too privy to that stuff. Like they have their numbers. Like when they see a spike in numbers on Jonte Porter, like getting under 3 rebounds, it's like they clock that shit so fast.
But they didn't. They took him years to get him.
No, it didn't. Dude.
Took him
took him 3 weeks to get him.
They think they wasn't going back years, I thought.
No, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he took him 3 weeks.
You think he was just an idiot who did it and no one else is doing
Yeah, he
it?
signed up. He was obviously working with some people, and he fouled himself out of a game. He like faked an injury out of a game, and
I love that.
And the bets on Jonte were like in the hundreds of thousands or something like that. So they were like, oh, why are so many people? Or why are these massive bets on Jonte?
His
Porter
brother's
happening?
Michael Porter. Just let your brother pay for your life, man.
Have your brother give you that's the thing. His brother literally made $250 million. Michael
Yeah.
Porter has a $250 million contract. It's just chill and play ball,
So stupid.
and then have your
but
brother give you a couple mil.
I kind of respect it. People who cheat at stuff like that, that's awesome.
Well, because
cheating the system, like gambling.
you cheat a little and shit.
What do you mean?
I
In
remember.
what?
I remember you told me
What do I cheat a little at?
in the drinking game.
Oh
In
yeah,
the-
drinking games. Yeah. If it's a game, I cheat. Yeah, of course. Monopoly. Yeah, I take a couple extra 500s. Of course.
What do you mean? Of course,
We're all cheating at Monopoly.
No, we're not.
Everyone's cheating. Are you serious?
I haven't.
you've
I
never-
don't think I've played since I was 8 years old.
Oh, really? We play Monopoly all the time as a family. Everyone's cheating and conniving. That's kind of the game. I don't take money all that often,
I can't see
but
your
I won't-
mom.
No, my mom's cheating all the time. She won't tell you if she lands on your property or not. She's always trying to get around it.
Interesting.
She's always saying, "I'll put that in free parking." Oh yeah, you get free parking for that. Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. She's always.
I didn't know it was that hectic at the Asmus house.
we get Monopoly is cutthroat. I mean, it's just like the daily capitalist society we live in. Yeah,
Okay.
Monopoly's a wild game.
All right. Yes.
Fucking Settlers of Catan. I don't cheat at Catan. That's a pure game. I want that to be no. I don't cheat at Catan.
Really?
No, I like that. I respect the game of Catan. It's not worth cheating at.
I bet you would cheat in golf if you were out there.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would always pick it up and throw it. I'd pick up my ball and just throw it as far as I could.
Why?
Because I could throw it further than I could hit it. I'm really bad at golf.
Golf's so fun, dude.
Golf is not fun. Golf is by far the worst sport.
What?
Golf is just for like rich people.
You
I
have
am
no
out of it.
coordination. That's your problem.
I'm not good at it. I think that probably plays a big part in my hatred of it.
Yeah.
But no, it's not. It's like,
I think
being high might be fun.
When sports just didn't come in easy to you, was that a massive blow to
what the hell? I was good at soccer.
No, you weren't.
I was pretty decent at soccer.
What do you mean?
I could have, if I would have played another year in high school, I could have been on the bench. I would not have been a starter.
This guy now.
I would not have been. I think I could have been like the lowest player on this varsity team.
Okay.
I think I could have been.
All
We did go 1-15 my freshman year, so it wasn't exactly a tough competition.
I'm sorry we didn't get.
I was pretty good at. Come on, you impugned my athletic honor. I was decent.
I'm just saying you're out there in the playground. You're getting picked.
I was varsity
ninth?
cross country. Come on, varsity cross.
First round, 9th overall on the Woodbury playground.
That is not true. I was good at soccer. I was fast. I was fast as a kid.
Did you play football with the kids?
Yeah. Until like 4th or 5th grade, I was the fastest kid in school. And it fell apart. It fell apart after that. I don't know what happened. 5th or 6th grade, I lost my fastball.
Lost some steam.
I would always win the mile run in like 3rd or 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah, you were.
And then something happened. The chicks got to me, folks.
Geoff
the pussy got to me.
52 pounds.
Yeah, I discovered a little man named Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah.
And I stopped my athletic dreams. No, I think everyone grew faster than me, and I was a huge little bitch. That's mostly what it was.
Did you hit puberty early?
No, I don't think so. No.
I hit it late.
Yeah, I think I was later. Yeah.
A couple late bloomers on the pod.
I mean, I went to bed till I was 15. That wasn't exactly a confidence-inspiring trait.
That's so brutal, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but you know what happened, and you can't really control it, folks. I'm no longer ashamed of it, though it used to haunt me. I mean, imagine you wake up in the morning, you got to drive to high school. Or I guess I was being driven, but you wake up in a puddle of your own piss, and then you have to go to school and be like, "Hey, Alex, I think you're kind of cute." I was just covered in my own piss. Tough to flirt. What are you doing later? I'm hoping I don't piss the bed tonight.
You wouldn't shower after getting.
No, of course I would. But still, the shame.
Yeah.
You piss yourself. See how you feel after you shower. Doesn't all clean off. Don't all clean off.
There's still some spirit piss.
There's this little spirit piss on there. I still feel like I'm covered in piss to this day. That's why I want to drink the piss. I was in the piss already. I'm not afraid of drinking it. I've already rolled in it.
How many jokes do you have on stage?
I don't have that much, honestly. That's a topic I should do more on.
It's still.
I used to have a great joke about it, but yeah, I never added on to it.
Yeah,
I had like the classic wet in the bed mass murderer thing, but it would be better to do it more personal. Actually, it's actually a great idea.
We should wind this.
Yeah, we should wind it down. That's a great idea, folks. Look for some great bedwetting material coming up in about a month. Seattle, if you're going to those shows, we're gonna have some great bedwetting.
We're gonna answer some more questions from the patrons on the Patreon.
Okay, we're gonna add Patreon.
We're gonna talk about the beef.
The big.
It's not a beef, but it's a development.
And what else? What do I want to talk about? I did a crazy thing in my career today. I guess we can talk about it, but yeah.
A crazy thing?
I did. Sent a crazy message. Yeah, we can't. We maybe can talk about it on the Patreon. Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll do that.
Yeah, could be good. I don't think it's going to be all that funny, but yeah.
So yeah, it may not be a funny Patreon, but it'll be.
No, it'll be a funny Patreon. Just that thing won't be funny.
It'll be important.
Yeah, it'll be important. Maybe you have some more trivia questions. Those were good, but unfortunately, folks, I was up for the task.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What are we promoting, Drago? This is coming out in 2 weeks, remember. 2 weeks from next Monday.
Guys,
so
I'll say this.
June 10th and on, maybe. Something like that.
Yeah, give me June 10th.
He's always ready, folks. I'll say that about him. I've always said that about Alex Drago.
I'm in Torrington, Connecticut, June 14th.
Torrington, Connecticut. Go to see him there. That's good.
I'll have a link up soon.
Yeah. Okay. And South Jersey, late July. Come on, folks. Don't sleep on Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club.
Go Bananas Comedy Club.
Oh, you're in Go Bananas. What are you?
June 26th to the 30th.
You're co-headlining a club.
Cincinnati,
Oops,
Ohio.
Forgot. My big gig of the month.
Looking at my schedule. Look at my schedule.
Incredible. I don't really have much, honestly, folks. It'd be Las Vegas, one nighter there, and then Minneapolis. Those shows are selling quick because we're only doing a couple in a small venue. And Seattle in July, folks. And then Point Pleasant, New Jersey with Alex Dragovich,
That's how it's
late
done.
July as well. That's really all I got. Because I'm chilling. That's what I'm doing the next couple months, folks.
Yes, we are.
This has been episode 123, I believe, if you're going by the Jeffrey count. Some folks still cling to the Alex count, and they will be shot. But, okay, we have been 43 episodes N-word free, 57 more, folks, until we let our freak flag fly and we say the N-word in Arkansas, folks. Join us. That'll be about this time next year, about a year from now. Come on, next July. Let's go to Arkansas.
Can't wait, folks.
See you guys. You've been an idiot for listening. Bye.
Later.
Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.